This is a video of me stress testing my MMO prototype. A while back I started on this MMO prototype, and it's an HTML5 game with a node server backend, and my only way until recently of connecting players to it was to just open more and more copies of the game, which takes forever first off, and then after a while doing that I found out that that doesn't really test things, because if you open too many browser windows, especially in Chrome, anything that's not in the foreground gets it gets changed to some mode where it doesn't run its logic all the time. So it wasn't really as much stress for the server as I thought it was. In any case, I've written a program now that will connect many bots to the server externally, and I'm going to run that now, and we're going to take a look at the lag and all that. So let me see. First, I'm going to find where I put it. I'm going to make it so we have some AI running around the game. I forget how many the script adds exactly. I think it's around 100. It's a little less than 100. And then the bots, here they are. I'm going to connect 300 bots. So let me run the server if it's not running already. So I'm going to restart the server. I'm going to open up this little admin tool I made to see the server. So here it is. The server runs its own AI. So that's already in there. There's, I don't know, maybe 90 of those. And now I'm going to connect the bots to it. It's just a script where they connect. These bots are they're real bots. They work kind of like, how would I describe it? It's like the bot you would make if you're hacking a game. They don't interface with the game directly. They pretend to be a client. They send keystrokes and stuff like that to trick the game. I made them like this just because I wanted a way to simulate a whole bunch of players connecting. Since I can't get 100 people to connect to this at any point I want, I just run this script. So the blue here are the NPCs, the red are the bots. The bots are moving back and forth. You can't really see it because they're moving very spastically back and forth just in a small area. You can kind of see them wiggle. In any case, I just have them hitting W and S, up and down real quick. They do that so that they're constantly setting movement, and it simulates a player who's moving the whole time. So now let's open an actual copy of the game, which I have to be careful with because I have not... I recently rewrote the whole thing, and I have not put combat back into it. So if I click somewhere, it's going to run some code that's going to crash it. Alright, so here it is, and let's go find some lag. You'll see a little bit of lag right away, and this lag that you're seeing now is not actually anything to do with the server. It has to do with some code I have that generates a sprite sheet for each one of these characters right when you meet them. I have a way of doing that with no lag, I just haven't done it yet. In any case, these are the bots. These are the guys who are just moving back and forth, up and down. There's actually a little bit of lag. It's pretty good. We got to find where the bots meet the NPCs. I think it's over here. Yeah, so here are bots and NPCs running around. They're all going to get loaded in here if I can find the right spot. And, well, I guess there's not too much gain from running around. Let's just look at how stressed the server is at this point. So there are 400 things running around. Where is the server? Server is here. So I'm going to pause this so we can read some of this text. What we're seeing here, the number on the left is the number of milliseconds that it took the game to do all its logic for one cycle, and it does 20 cycles a second. The number on the right is, well, it's kind of the same thing, it's a little different. The number on the right is how long it's been since the last cycle. So in theory, if it doesn't lag, the amount of time it's been since the last cycle is always the same. And it should always be, well, in this case it's in a unit of a second. You'll see that nothing is anywhere near a second. It's a decimal. It's 51 milliseconds. This is roughly 20 times a second, and is the number I see when there's no lag. So at this point, there is a little bit of lag. I see a 72 there. I see a few things over 51. Basically, whenever anything goes beyond anything that's 1/20th of a second, the following cycle to game logic is a little bit behind. And I just treat that as the point at which the server's stressed out. Like if If it's hitting that point, then it's falling behind. Anything below that, and it's in the clear. So I would say that this is at the point that it's lagging. So I'm going to reduce the population down a little bit, and we're going to check it again. So let me disconnect the server. We'll disconnect the bots, not that they have anything to do with no server connected to it. And let's change the code real quick. I'm going to reduce the number of bots, which are the things that simulate players for me, down to 200. And then, if I can remember where I put it, I'm going to take out the AI altogether. Okay, my little script that just makes some test AI is now commented out. Let's see. So I'm restarting the server. I'm going to open that little server preview tool thing so we can confirm that there's nothing on this world. So there it is, empty world. No even quad tree being drawn since there's nothing in it for it to think about. I'm connecting myself as one player. So there I am. I guess I'll have to remember where I was for when everything else appears on me and I can't figure it out anymore. So it's right below 0 and 2. And now the bots. Where are the bots? So this is going to connect 200 bots rapidly again. If I open the other window, we'll see them connecting. I put in a little bit of a delay so they don't all connect right at the same millisecond that seemed to make it mad in the past. You can see some of them actually appearing on the screen with me. So there they are loading in. Quad trees dividing appropriately. And I guess we could run around in the game a little bit. Get some of that lag from loading all the images, which I really hope I can get rid of. And I'm pretty sure I can, but haven't done it yet. So, pretty well loaded. There's really no lag now, because I've already loaded everybody around the character here. So, pretty seamless. And now let's go look at the server. I'll pause it again. We'll see that everything's right around 51 milliseconds. There are a couple that are higher, but this is it, pretty much not lagging. It's certainly not falling behind in any kind of major way. And this is a lot better than I thought it was going to be. 200 things connected. I remember when I first started making this, I was hard pressed to keep 20 connected. And then when I finally thought I had 100 connected, turned out I didn't know what I was looking at because Chrome was not really connecting that many things. So, but now I've got a way to do it. So now I can see, and now I can, well, we'll see how many I can get later on. Anyways, that's it for now. Thanks for watching.